Good evening, everyone. Uh, how is work today? You know, I have something that is bothering my mind, and I think this particular thing also affects a lot of people. At least I don't know. Maybe you are doing your own personal business, or you work under somebody. Especially this particular thing that I want to talk, it affects a lot of Nigerians, and something that's disturbing my mind for a very long time. So, and I think it's good to talk about something. So, because sometimes you don't know who also go through that kind of situation. So that's why when you face some challenges, it's good to discuss about it. You know, I noticed that in Nigeria. So, and I want people that live in other country, either in Africa, especially let me say Africa. So, we may also you likely to face that type of challenge in your own country. So, I want you guys to share your idea as well. You see, there's a lot of people who work in the company, and we have something they call the contract work. And I noticed that as a result of this, it makes a lot of Nigerians being in second slave in their own country. And I see that even the so-called labor union that you Nigerians expect to fight for them, unfortunately, they fight for other things. Just imagine a labor union fighting for how to become a Labour Party president instead of fighting for Nigerians workers. So because there's a lot of issues that surrounding the workers that is even bigger more than anybody can talk. Go to a lot of companies, see the way they treat Nigerians in their own country. So, but unfortunately, the so-called labor union fighting for how to become chairman, Labour Party chairman. So, fine, I'm not going against it. If you want to become Labour Party chairman, can they withdraw that position and focus on that? So we know that you are politicians. So, but if you want to fight for the workers, there's a lot of issues that surrounding the workers. And I want government officials, at least, you see, well, that's why when we are talking about politicians, be a good leader, there's a lot of work. When politicians is doing their own duty, when they perform their duty, there's nobody, they don't need anybody to tell them. The people living in that country, definitely they will feel the impact. So, but if something is not going the way it's supposed to be, that's why you see a lot of people complain. And when they complain, as a good leader, you listen. At least you're supposed to accept any complaint coming out from people. Because if something is good, I don't think anybody will complain. So a lot of Nigerians are enslaved. They now second slave with this in our own country. Because something they call contract work, it's something that's I don't know how to rate it. It's a crime. Just imagine company is paying you 50,000, for example. Somebody will be at the middle. Out of 50,000 naira, they collect 30,000, giving you 20,000 naira. You are in the field, working. So why can't they collect 20 and give you the 30? So that is greediness. But we all good. We sabi condemn politicians, especially the leaders, the president. But those grassroots that a lot of people are maintained, be the leaders, they cause a lot of problem. And now then you will see outside, they blame our leaders. Well, it will be like that. Because when they put you in one position and they expect you to perform your own duty, if you don't perform that duty, there's no way somebody will not blame you. And to all our politicians, how many politicians you can bold enough and say this person is performed to the expectation of Nigeria? politicians that just we voted for them for 4 years tenure. The pension is even bigger than for somebody that as a civil servant work for more than 36 years. Pension of somebody that was just work for 4 years without even perform. So if not this one, they will help Nigerians, because I can easily tell you that the great number of people who are working in a company, they are much in number compared to people who have their own personal business. Even though you are earning up to 200,000 as it is today in this country that we have called Nigeria, you see that there's a lot of how much bag of rice. Before you buy food stuff, then do other things, pay house rent. You see that if somebody that even have a children, so the 200,000 it's just like a change nowadays. So the reason why I want the government or anybody that have power, those organizations that are in charge of all this, let us kindly help. You see, some companies don't even allow Nigerians to join labor union. Labor union in their company because of a contract work. They only give access to those who are their permanent staffs. So therefore, if you are not in labor union, in labor union, there's no way they can fight for you. That's how they do it. And this make a lot of Nigerians, they are just suffering. I'm telling you the facts. So I want you guys, please, kindly share this video, because I want this matter to be resolved. How can we, a Nigerian, somebody who, come on, forget the tax they collect from all these guys. Forget the tax. They make a lot of money. Somebody cannot be in Nigeria for decades. You date this country, they make a lot of money. If the tax is too much, they kill them, as some of them talk. Therefore, don't leave this country. But they are making a lot of money. So, because we need to blame them. If you don't blame those company owners, why are they employed? Why are they inform somebody to be middleman? If you want to employ 30 in your company, can't they do that? Must you employ middleman to speak in between you and the workers? Why can't you employ them full? Because this is what make a lot of people working as a slave. So, and somebody will just sit somewhere calling themselves labor union. People are solving the issue that's supposed to have resolved for Nigerians, for people who are under you as a labor, workers. Because I bring this particular matter because of May 1st. Maybe by next 2 weeks or next week, we celebrate May 1st, Workers' Day, without being resolved issue that these people are facing. In fact, let it be on that May 1st. You see that the major issue that they're supposed to have talked about, resolved, they will not even say anything about it. Demanding for minimum wages, 1 million naira. Me and you know say that kind of one is not possible. Even 30,000 naira. How many, even the government workers, how many the states pay that 30,000 naira? Even 10. You see, we deceive ourselves a lot in this country. We deceive ourselves a lot. The issue are there that we're supposed to have resolved. Nobody is talking about it. Insecurity is there. Insecurity is one of the reasons why a lot of farmers, or let me say, that is the major reason why we have we don't really have the price of food high. Now we have a president. By next month, they will become. It will be more, up to a year that they are in power. So I don't know. Maybe you see the impacts. I don't see any impacts, because almost everything that I buy, that I use every day, it's high, double. But when you say something, they will say you don't love the government. You are enemy of God. How? If Nigeria is good today, it favor me and you. Even the person that is in charge, who is president, if Nigeria is good today, the record will be there that at the time of tenure of so person, the Nigerians become successful, or the Nigerians are enjoying all these kind of things. We know some of them now, if they don't rule this country. Up to today, people don't forget them, either for good or bad. So, I don't know what is difficult for human being to make life so easy. If I make life so easy for you, I particularly will work freely. I will have a freedom. I can have say over you. So, I want the labor union. Let this be your topic. Not by talking about those that in politics. In fact, some of those that were the labor union chairman, the president, waiting in they talk now about Peter Obi. I don't know what is concerns you about that. Let us be a real. Let's talk about something that is very important. We have a lot of issues that we face. Sorry, I think I see somebody that would like it again. We have a lot of issues that we face. You never resolve issue. Wait there for the they face the workers. And you be president. You're talking about politics. Then on May 1st, you celebrate Workers' Day. So now we go continue to live our country.